Alright, and we are good. Hello, Dolphin. Hello, Murdoch. Hello, Talon. I just woke up. I feel like I just woke up. Oh, I've been up, but I've been running around like a maniac. Hello, Roan. Oh my gosh, Vessa. Stream hasn't even started! Gotcha! Ring! Ha! Black! Black! Hello, Ice Bear. Hello, Grendel. How are you all doing today? Hello. Busy Fox Day? It's a very busy Fox Day, yes. I am running around, trying to get too many things done, but nevertheless they are getting done, so I am happy, about that. Where are my thoughts today? Ay. Really getting into it today? I barely know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm trying to figure out life as we know it, stuff and things. I hope, I haven't been on Discord, so I hope nothing blew up. This track gives me Trials and Mana vibes? I can see that, yeah. Hi. And you all beat the bot today, because the Stream Elements bot was even later than I am. But how's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? Am I okay? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just rushing to get stuff done because I'm late to my own stream. It's fine. It's all good. It is all good. Life is chaos. Let's go. Hello, Thorn. How are ya? Hope everything's good. Life is chaos, honestly. Life is chaos. But, it's the weekend, so that's exciting. Confused when live? Always. That doesn't go away, I swear. Like, being confused the minute you go live is something I constantly deal with. Because, you know, everything's split-second timing, so. Remember what we said in the server, no such thing as being late to your own stream? Did we say that? I don't remember that, but I'll take your word for it. I'm on a huge writing kick at the moment. Wrote a chapter yesterday, planning another today. Nice, Roan. What things were you concocting? I will show you, momentarily. I've been learning about printed, circuit boards lately. Oh. I admire that greatly. I don't understand circuit boards too well. I've had to take classes in electronics, and it is not something I understand very well. Chaos is a ladder? What does that mean, Grendel? You said it, and you have the best things. Alright, fair enough. 8 feet of snow to dig out? No, not 8 feet, but there is snow. It is currently snowing. Just not 8 feet. I've just been catching up with my art goals these past couple of days. Nice, Talon. I saw the work you've been doing with the anatomy and head proportions and such. It's coming along. It takes a lot to get used to that kind of thing in particular, and it's something that I'm still working on myself. So, but yeah, you've been doing a lot of work. It's really cool to see. I just started drawing, really fun. What kind of stuff are you drawing, Ice Bear? Also, hello, Spiky! How are you doing? Hello. But I'm glad that you're catching up with the art goals. Chaos is a ladder, as in it's a source of opportunities you can climb up and find your best self with the doors chaos opens. Grendel, you and Thorn would be the most terrifying tag team. Am I freezing up? Oh. Wow, why do we have so many drop frames? What the heck? Is anyone else having any issues? That is weird. Why are we dropping so many frames? What? What? Alright, I need to... There's nothing I can do, right? It keeps going up. Hopefully it's not too bad? Blame the snow messing with cable connections? That could be it, yeah. Hopefully it's not, unbearable. I'm not entirely sure how to handle it. We're just gonna have to hope for the best, I suppose. Let me know in chat if it's, still being an issue. Super issues. Both noticing it. How bad is it? I don't know what to do about it. I'm sorry. It keeps climbing. It's happening. Keep working hard on it. Been chaos catching up with the art goals, but very well worth it. Glad to hear. Environmental conditions from being dumped on last night. It's not super heavy over here, though. I will steal the frames, Grendel, I swear. No, but I actually, like, I'm not sure if there's anything that I can do. Lower the quality? Is there a way to do that live? I should learn how to set this up, like... Let's see if this will work. Can I change things midstream? I have no idea. I don't think it can be changed midstream as far as I can tell. Okay. After stream, some point later, I'm gonna look up, like, what to do when that does happen live, because I never actually know, and that's not smart. The drop frame numbers keeps climbing, but hopefully it's not horrific. It seems to be getting better. Okay, that's good. Because I'm just watching this number steadily increase, and there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing, sub bear through it? Okay, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't unbearable, I suppose. Alright, alright. Anyway. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. Anyway. Let's move on to our main scene here, and I'll show you guys what we've been up to. So you know that last time I was saying we had the noses, the mustaches, and we did the hats on stream. I painted the crowns and added in the accessories like I had mentioned last time. And I also wanted to play with something a little bit more unique. So I think that this should be fun. So we have our main sheet here with everything. And these are all pretty standard stuff, right? Like, these are just, straight from each character. But then what I was thinking is I wanted to sort of play around with things, because I was thinking like, okay, so for Bowser, you know, horns and his hair and spikes and everything, that makes sense. That's something that people can wear, but like, for example, Yoshi doesn't really have any good wearable things. So I kind of got an idea to do a, I've seen like these, Kigurumi type things, so I thought it'd be fun to do like a Yoshi and Bowser, Kigu hoods. I can't do the whole thing because each VTuber looks different. Each VTuber has a different, body type, so it doesn't really work that well to do anything full body asset, unfortunately. But I thought that the hoods could be fun, so we could have a Yoshi themed thing and a Bowser themed thing, because, you know, for animals, it just, I think it works out well. So I thought that that would be fun. And then, Vesa can also get their Yoshi fix. The drop frames is the total count through the entire stream, so don't worry. Oh, okay, okay, got you. Alright. I was worried that it wasn't going down. People were saying it was getting better. It's totally an infrastructure things happen every time weather gets heavy. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense then. Also, thank you for the lurk, Grundle. I appreciate it. So let's start by getting in our flats here. I was able to do the line art just so we can move forward quicker. And what do I have here for the 2 layers? Oh, okay, sketch. Should probably label that better. And then we will add the color pieces. And let me hide the sketch so that we can actually cleanly add in flats here. Othgar de Leon. Good day, Starlight. I was told to come introduce myself. I'm Ron's butler. Oh, you're the butler? Wait. I have heard so much about Ron's butler. I'm very intrigued now. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope that you are doing well. I can't quite see what I'm doing here, but I'm just gonna hope for the best and then go over these lines, and we shall see what happens. Gotta love these, eye-piercing colors. Actually, it's not too eye-piercing on the other screens. Maybe it is for you guys. I'm not sure. Just bear with this in just a sec, just so I can get through the lines, just in case. There we go. Alright, we'll go with something a little more natural, and then sort of adjust it as we go. The song great from PM. Yeah, I found a orchestral channel where things are a little more remixed. And PMD2 just has, like, the best music, period. Yoshi does have transformations. He can temporarily become a helicopter or submarine. No, that's true. That's true. I was just thinking of, like, what a person could wear to encapsulate the vibe of the Yoshi. And I think this will work. Let me just make sure I got the colors right. Where is my reference? Alright, there we go. I need the Yoshi color, and I need egg color, and that should be good. And now we have all the things. Ray, hello, hello! How are you today? Hopefully everything's going well. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, suddenly gotta do something, we'll watch VOD later. Alright, I spare. Have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you may be doing. Hope all goes well. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I feel like I need to ask you more questions, Athgard, but I don't know what. I'm not really sure what to ask. I think this is actually, like, almost exactly Yoshi's colors. I think we got that accidentally spot on. Let's try to get some shading in there. I'm not entirely sure how I want to render this yet, but... I'm just sort of playing around and seeing what works. It should be more or less okay. You know what's sad is, my favorite Mario game is probably the the N64 one, and we were talking about this last stream, except I didn't realize that what I had been playing the most with the DS version is not nearly the same. Like, so if you've only played the actual N64 version, you probably don't know this, but in the DS version, you can play as Yoshi. And so that's sort of like what my experience for this game has been. And I was excited to find it on the Switch, and then I learned that the N64 version sort of had like a different setup and storyline. And I was sad because my whole one of my main reasons for enjoying the game was being able to play as Yoshi. I think for getting 1K followers on Twitter, you need to sing the Yoshi story title theme. Why? Perhaps a certain spooky bird can wear a dino head. That makes sense. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Spooky birds and dinos can go hand in hand. Why not? Alright. Where else is the shading? But yeah, did anyone, like, has anyone in particular played the DS version of the N64 Mario? Because it's different, and now I feel weird. Because that was, like, my whole shtick, you know? Alright, should be good. We'll add it here. Thank you, Murdoch. Alright, I think we get the shading on the eyes up here. Sort of add the little in-between area. Trying to figure out, like, how much I need to soften these. Allow me a brief bit of time, then I will be here to answer what questions you may have. I don't know what questions I have, I just feel like I should ask some, but I don't know what they are. Isn't that bad? That's probably even worse. I feel like I should ask questions, but I don't currently have any. I've heard a lot in various ways about the butler, quote unquote, but not much in specific, I think. So I'm just overall, amused, I suppose. I don't know. I don't mean that in a rude way. I kind of don't want to go too heavy on the shading, because I want to add contrast, but these are probably going to be, like, fairly soft, right? Screen to screen looks so different here. That's probably okay. This is so weird. It's kind of hard to see, like, if I'm getting this correct because of the ruler. Let me hide that ruler real quick. No, I think it's okay. It's messing with my head a bit. I played Mario 64 DS and Yoshi's Island DS. Oh my gosh, Yoshi's Island. That was weirdly hard in some points. I have an idea for a Twitch redeem. You should sing the Yoshi's Story theme song in a Yoshi's voice. Talon, no! Don't encourage Vessa! I can't even get myself to be comfortable, like, regular singing, let alone meme singing. I am wondering though if you if any of you guys have ideas for what I should do if I do something for the Twitter following, because I did think of one thing that I think I want to try bringing back. So basically, hang on one sec. Trying to figure out the separations of color here. I did have this one thing that I wanted to try doing, where I had this art challenge type thing, and at the time it was called... Wait, why is that not working? Hang on. Alright, hang on. Are we gonna behave? Okay. And it was called Art Starts at Zero, and it was sort of this pledge that, like, no matter how what your following was like, you'd sort of, like, stay humble in a way. I guess the way I can explain this is there was it was kind of a response to Twitter drama, honestly, but there was a point in time where people had this idea that, like, big artists sort of get, like, they stop, how do I say this? They get sort of, like, uppity and better than you, and, you know, all this stuff that people were saying that they thought happens, and they don't understand what it was like to be smaller accounts, and they've sort of lost touch, and they're not humble anymore, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to do, like, this pledge that kind of said, like, you know, no matter what happens, I'm still gonna be who I am, I'm not gonna change. And ironically, at the time, I tried creating it, but, you know, I didn't have the following to actually make it go anywhere. And I still don't think that my following is, you know, that large by a long shot. I don't think much has changed at all. But when I had set it up, the words that I had written for that quote-unquote pledge was, I think it was something like, I have under 1,000 followers on any given platform, and I'm considered a small artist, and I don't know, one day I hope to be a big artist or something, and then there was one for a big artist, and it said, I have over 1,000 followers on any given platform, my values haven't changed, and I still want to help each other learn and grow, and something like that. So, I'm debating if I might want to try bringing that back. I don't know. Like, I couldn't quite tell if it was useful to begin with, because I tried it, a bunch of people said they would do it, no one ended up doing it, and it kind of flopped, so I'm sort of like, maybe I'll try reviving it and give it another shot, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. That's not fair. You will change, bro. Your content will evolve. Yeah. It's just, people had ideas that you sort of, like, become a meaner person, basically. So the pledge was to basically say, like, my values haven't changed. My morals haven't changed. I don't know. It was a thought at one point. But my thought at the time was, oh, if I'm ever able to get to that following, then maybe I'll try bringing it back again. I don't know. It's sort of neither here nor there. Last thing I want to do is cause more Twitter controversy. But I thought it would kind of be nice to, like, try bringing it back and basically be able to say, like, I made this early on. And if it does well, then you can see that I started this and tried until it worked out. She has bigger eye highlights than I keep thinking. Like that, maybe? I guess I'll do the egg. And we'll add egg shading. Lock the egg. The egg is sort of supposed to serve as like a little clasp charm type thing to keep the hood closed. That was the thought process anyway. How do I want to do the shading on this? Maybe I'll just do it one direction. So we'll turn off the... Yeah, alright, that probably works better. Turn off the ruler so we can go in a asymmetrical direction. What's wrong with making more Twitter controversy? Isn't that basically their business model? It is, but I don't know if I want it to be mine. Twitter drama gives me a headache. I don't blame you, yeah. I don't know, it was supposed to be like a wholesome thing, but sometimes when I think about it, I think like This could backfire. Like, I want to do it, but it could backfire. Yoshi asset idea, Yoshi eggs, 6 of them, maybe in a necklace. That's interesting. There's sort of like all charms then? I'm not really sure people would get it. Although, now I am thinking that, now I'm thinking I might add a, another Easter basket variant. Take the Easter baskets from last year and, color some of the eggs to look like Yoshi eggs. That'd be an easy one, just taking existing pieces of things. It's always nice to be able to take existing pieces, because you've already done the work. So now you're just sort of modifying it for the next round. Trying to get a clean finish on this spot here. Probably easier if I zoom in. Probably easier if you just can do it in one stroke instead of painting over multiple. And then it's a little harder to clean up. Alright, and then we got the big one here on the side. We do that in one go. Almost. There we go. I'll just move these over slightly. I'll just sort of squish this. I think that'll be good. So I think we're gonna probably be wrapping these up. And then I'm probably gonna switch gears. But then I want to continue with the open possibility of adding more as well. That works. Is that what the spot looks like? That works. Alright. We'll lock that, and then that needs its own bit of shading, I think. Now the matters of the manor have been taken care of. Written suspiciously. I return. Welcome back. And welcome back, Vesta. Were you guys meeting up with each other? I'm joking. Alright, we've got the shading there. This still doesn't quite feel right. I think it needs to be a little lighter. And probably a little towards... I mean, why does it not feel right yet? Might be too much shading there. Make it feel like it's round. That definitely helps. Okay. And then we'll get our main egg here again. Still want it to feel round. This is tricky. The butler is nothing if not efficient? I suppose so. I don't know with what, and I'm a little afraid to ask, but I will leave that to you. Alright. Does that look like the right egg color? I think so. I think we're gonna go with that. I don't know why I tried to make it look round. It's probably not round. If this was like a piece holding a hood together. You know, that probably doesn't actually make sense now that I think about it. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's add the white spots, white markings. I don't know what we'll call those. White markings we'll put back on the ruler. Somehow I foresee people not sizing the Yoshi hood properly and being green Kennies. I mean, yeah, that's the one thing about asset work, is that you can't really, teach people the best way to wear something. I've seen some of my assets being used in interesting ways, where I'm just like, this would look so much better if you just, you know, if you, hang on, is this the white? Okay. If you just moved it a little off to the side, like I had the New Year's bunny, for instance, and I had the one that sits on your head, except I saw this one person and they had it too low so that the bunny's back was like where their forehead is. It was strange. I was like, that's not really gonna work. Alright, where's my sketch so I can see where I put the white? Okay, that works. But now hopefully it makes sense how we're seeing it. Right? Now that has all the base colors on it. And then, it's always a little bit tricky, I think, but I don't want to do the shadows. I have them sketched out. Just gotta render them in a way that makes sense. Also, should I make like a stitching mark going down the middle? Or should I leave it? I'm not really sure. Let's see what that looks like real quick. If I was to sort of make it look more plush-like. Would it make sense on the head? Maybe. Eh, maybe not. Maybe not there. Unless it's right on the edge. Nah, we'll leave it. What do we think? Yay or nay? About the with or without a stitching mark. Might be unnecessary. It's probably not gonna work this way. No. Probably not. Alright. Although I might do it on the side here. I think that would actually make sense. If we did it... Yeah, that will look good. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm going to... What do we have here? There's the chest. Gonna be the chest piece. Back again, keep getting called away. No worries. I get how it is. Let's... Alright. Grab the... brush here. Oh, wait. Alright, we need to lock this, and we need to lock this. Everything needs to be locked so that we can't be painting over everything here. Rayla sent us. Hello, Zatham. ZYC, hello. Hello, Lou. Brandon, Indigo. Freeman, Tyrio, Sanizum, hello, hello, welcome, Raiders. How's everyone doing? Hello! How is everybody doing? What did the lore cat teach you? I hope the lore cat taught you useful things today. Cat Sensei got corrupted by... What? That doesn't... What? That doesn't sound very great. What? Danette, hello, Squiddy Kids! I'll see ya, Aiko. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Hello, hello. Now the dreaded green screen isekai? How to crash into someone with a car- What? The lore cat taught us fashion is dumb. As I'm currently working on fashion pieces. It was fashion chaos. We were running from the fashion police. What? We drove him crazy again. We seek refuge. What did you do? What did you do to this poor cat? Is the cat okay? What happened? What on earth happened? I need details now. What did you do to the cat? How did... I'm hearing fashion chaos, I'm hearing green screen death, I'm hearing isekai. Zatham says it's all my fault? What happened? What have you all done? What did you do to the poor cat? I need to know now. We showed him non-functional belts. Oh, okay, so basically Kingdom Hearts. But what didn't we do is the real question. Dresses made of belts, zipper chaos. What? Wait, is that the... Is it the Final Fantasy character, if I'm thinking of the right thing? Dresses made of belts. I feel like I've seen a Final Fantasy character that had that. I don't know. I can't tell you the details, they're too sad. Alright, I'll have to watch the VOD. I'm usually a VOD watcher for Raylis, sadly. I wish I could be a live watcher. I still support him, I'm mainly VOD watcher. We were guessing VTuber lore, and someone came up with some futuristic fashion crazy, and it snowballed from there. Well, now I need to know. Now I need to know what went fashion crazy. Bingo, yes, it's the Final Fantasy character. Lulu's, yeah, there you go. Non-functional zippers. I sent an example video of a jacket I own. Jacket with laces intensifies. Oh my gosh, Vesta. Oh. God watchers are valid. Very true. Yeah. She came up in the fashion insanity conversation. The belts, the zippers, it was tragic. This sounds like... I feel like you guys are telling me a war story. Good lord. I'll send you the timestamp if you want to watch the whole VOD. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm definitely going to have to check that out later. You guys have piqued my curiosity intensely. I am dying to know now. I drew fan art of him with zippers and belts. So, Rayless in Final Fantasy, then. Cat Sensei Final Fantasy. It was a war against fashion. Fashion trauma. High fashion is High fashion is scary. I will agree with you. High fashion is very scary. I forget what it was from. I saw this high fashion piece the other day, and it was like... It was clothing, but... Okay, it was a person wearing a mannequin sideways as their clothing. Can people envision that? High fashion scares me. I'm making cute hoodies and crowns and hats, and that is like the extent of my fashion. It wasn't just a war, it was worse than that. It was a nightmare of belts and zippers. You will not be bored, I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh. I put my PNG in for that, I hope they aren't talking about me. I wouldn't think so. I've drawn you enough times, and I wouldn't say that you're crazy with the, I mean, I think all of your zippers are functional. I think they all make sense on a jacket. Also, thank you, Vesta, for shouting out the Discord. Let me just, shout it out on the YouTube side as well. If you have not joined the Discord and you want to hang out with, other creatives, whether you are an artist or not an artist, we have plenty of non-artists in there as well. It's a good way to see, when I'm going live, or just chat about different projects. Actually, right now, we have, a lot of activity in the writing channel. There's a lot of, writers talking about what they're working on. And we also have a 3D channel. And, yeah, if you want to stop by and join us in the Safe for Work forest, then feel free to. We would love to have you. The zippers weren't bad. Ray just didn't understand why, because, you know, he's a cat. I mean, he does wear a capelet, so... I understand the not zipper thing. Have I ever seen a belt with a zipper on it? What? Please join our Japanese learning Discord server. That is also a thing, yes. That is also, a current attempt. Yeah, I'll probably have to make a channel for that at some point. Y'all heard about Balenciaga's, oh yeah, I did, yeah. We're gonna keep it safe for work, so we're probably, not gonna go into that, but I do know what you're talking about, Brandon. Alright, I'm, like, randomly adding, details here, and I'm not really sure why or what they are. I'm trying to add folds, but I'm, like, so thrown off by the war of belts and zippers of 2023. Something like that probably works. My difficulty for learning Japanese is dedication. Yeah, I can understand that. I have one person in the server who's sort of trying to keep me accountable. I was taking Japanese classes at one point, and unfortunately they abruptly ended, and I haven't really, like, found, much of a replacement since, so, I've just been sort of being quizzed. Cat Sensei just wanted Lorma Godcore in the fashion sense, jeez. I can't wait to take a screenshot of my live today wearing the Yoshi hoodie and give me an angry glare. I would love to see that. That sounds so cute. That sounds so cute. For anyone who's wondering, these are going to be free to use to celebrate Mario Day, which is coming up on March 10th. These are probably going to be out earlier, though. What am I trying to do with the shading here? I'm just like, I'm losing it today. Alright, we're gonna try for something here. I'm not cute, I'm scary and mean. Who could be holding me accountable? It can't be a certain CIA robot girl. It's partially a robot and partially another wolf that's not my mod. Alright, I think that works for shading, right? I'm glad to hear assets will come out earlier. I want to use it for next Friday's stream. Ooh, good to know, good to know. Then, yes, we should, you should be good for that. Now, I want to see a hero in a princess crown. Oh, let me show you guys the other stuff that we have going on here, aside from just the Yoshi hood. We'll just save this, make sure we don't lose anything. So what we have... Alright, there we go. So this is what we have coming out for Mario Day. We've got your basic hats of all the four bros, right? You got the mustaches and the nose, those will be separate if you want to choose which to use. We've got the main four princess crowns here, and their associated earrings and pendants. We've got, Bowser horns and Bowsette, because Vesa said that we needed to appeal to the VTubers, and it made a lot of sense to me. So I added, some parts specifically for Bowsette. And then I wanted to play around because, like, Yoshi doesn't really have any elements that you can wear, necessarily. So I thought a hoodie would make sense for Yoshi, and then I figured it also works for Bowser. Just sort of like the animal hoodie look. And then I might throw in Toad and Toadette, because, you know, it's pretty quick. Are Waluigi and Wario brothers too? I believe they are. Right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they're brothers. I could be wrong about that. I might have just been trying to simplify. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I'm not 100% sure. I see a belt for the neck. It's not a belt, it's a collar. I'm trying to not traumatize you guys any further than it seems you already have been. I have no idea. I'm not sure either. Do I like baby Yoshis? I don't see why I wouldn't. Zatham, where should I put the link for you to save later? It's timestamped to start where it devolves. if you are, you can join the Discord if you want, but if not, you can message me on Twitter if that works. I think links might be disabled in chat. But if you want to throw me a DM on Twitter, that works. Neck belt. It's not a belt! Do you see any part that connects around with... It doesn't have the loop for the belt. Isn't that what qualifies it? I know they're both the main duo's cousins. I'm not sure if they're cousins of the same parents. I don't know. I do know Wario is Mario and Luigi's cousin. I don't know his relationship with Waluigi. I'm not sure now. Curious. Loves to draw animals, but disables links in chat. Gosh darn you, Vessa. For a second, I got really confused, and I thought you meant that I had, like, that I had, like, accidentally banned links or something. I'm in the Discord, but couldn't figure out a good spot. Yeah, Murdoch's right. Images and media is perfect for that. I'm excited now. I'm excited to see the chaos. The Mario franchise lore is deep. It is. It honestly is. I don't know nearly as much as my friend, but I was, for the thumbnail for this stream, I wanted to use the art from the older comics, because I really love the art style. And, like, the lore just goes even deeper there, and it's so great. Also, Peach is amazing, and she kind of has, like, a bit of that old Sailor Moon look, which I really like. Alright, I'm softening up the shadow just a bit, because I think it's a bit too heavy at the moment. So I'm just sort of gonna go over it with an airbrush to soften, clean it up, not make it as intense. And then we're gonna get rid of the sketch so we can actually see what we're doing here. I'm not sure if anything else is needed. It's probably good. The Pure the Lore Cat has raided you. Yes. Yes, indeed, Judgmental Cat. Also, hello, how are you doing? I have heard their woes of the horrors of fashion, apparently. It seems that that has been the most traumatic for these poor students. Yeah, that works better. Have fun, we'll watch the VOD later. Alright, C-Hero, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Wishing you the best rest of your day. Allegedly, Waluigi's not related to either the Mario Bros. Or Wario. He was just some guy that showed up and teamed up with Wario, or so I heard. I feel like we need to get to the bottom of this now. I need, like, an official confirmation here. Gosh darn you, Corlith. Why? Ah. Actual. There you go, Corliss. You and Vessa, I swear. I'm sorry for everyone else who's confused about that. I have redeems. I have Yoshi redeems, and it's now my most popular redeem for some odd reason. And I'm just trying to get the shadow a little more accurate. That should be good. You and Vesa, I swear. You're tag teaming me on you're tag teaming each other both with Yoshi and with the Japanese lessons. Why? It's amusing, but I wasn't ever expecting it. I blame Vesa. They're tag team destroying me. Grendel. Oh, okay. Darn you, Grendel. And Chikorita. Are you guys, like, are you showing off here? I'm just sleuth into the mushroom family tree. Baddest of the bunch for not being a star child. It's so, you know what? Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna show this off again because this is like my favorite detail for Waluigi ever now. We're not showing off. We're showing you off. I suppose so. I'm saving up my points. Okay, Dolphin. Venerable Lonfang's having too much fun. Fair enough. Yeah, alright. There you go. What was I doing? I said I was gonna do oh. Okay, so for those who don't know with Waluigi, so, from what I understand with Mario lore, you know what? I actually have to bring up the picture because people aren't gonna believe me if it's just part of my painting. Okay. I need this one and I need that one. Okay. So, these are, like, the official hats, right? Mario and Luigi got the Mushroom Kingdom to give them some nice, beautifully embroidered markings for their initials. We've got some very nice detail here. You know, very polished, very pristine. Then we've got Wario, who used, like, some piece of plastic that he stuck on. Then apparently, Wario claimed the W, so Waluigi couldn't use it, which is why he has the upside-down L. And to make it even worse, it's not even like a, it's just like a badge on his hat, but then you can sort of see here that this is, like, peeling, because it's a sticker. So he couldn't even, like, Mario and Luigi have this beautiful embroidered detailing on their hat. Wario stuck on a piece of plastic, probably with a glue gun. Waluigi has a sticker. I love that so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love how ridiculous that is. I think I have a better picture of the sticker. Yeah, okay. Chat. It's literally a peeling sticker. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. So, as such, I had to oblige. I'm so stupidly amused by it. So I wanted to be as accurate as I could, including the fact that the poor man slapped a sticker on his hat. Knock off Mario Bros. The attention to detail. I know, right? It's amazing. I still think it's Fuichi, not Waluigi. I don't know. I'd switch back to YouTube. Twitch was stuttering too much. Yeah, I've heard that happen a few times. That's why I like give people the option, kinda. The fact the sticker's peeling kinda stresses me out. I hate it when that happens. He's probably got a bunch. I remember reading someone say, like, he probably has a ton of stickers that he just slaps on everything he owns. Waluigi the best. Hello, Taco. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, I think we're probably good for the Yoshi hoodie. I think the last thing that I just need to do real quick is just make this part darker so that we can differentiate that it's the back. And then we will, I'll make sure to separate that out later. But yeah, we've got a Yoshi hoodie now. Woo! And then we've got Bowser here. I don't think I lined the... Did I miss lining the collar? I didn't line the collar. I need to do that real fast. Need to make sure I take this off. Oh, and I need to turn back on my symmetry. Symmetry is already on, never mind. And let's see. Change this. Make this a lot smaller. I think I always had it at 6. Yep. And then just quickly add this line in that I forgot beforehand. Try to match it best I can to that sketch without fussing too much. Should be good. All right. Erase that there. And we should be more or less good to go. Hopefully. All right, we've got that detail, this detail. That little extra piece there. That's bothering me. There we go. Okay. Is that... That's round looking, right? Hope that works. Ichika, hello, welcome in, konnichiwa. Hello, nice to meet you too. You're telling me if I make a Waluigi cosplay, just use the sticker for the hat? If you want to be accurate, apparently so. Does this feel too... No, that's probably round, and I'm gonna make it a tiny bit rounder because I'm just that picky. Alright. That didn't take long, and it was bothering me ever so slightly. And then this part, we need a continuation, because that's sort of the chest part where he has, like, the turtle shell lines. I think that's good. Alright, we should be good. We don't need this sketch anymore. We've got all the line art set. Awesome. Alright. Tiny little thing there. We are almost good to go. There's always something. Alright, let's call that. Otherwise you guys are gonna see me fussing way too much. You assets are looking great. Thank you, Taka. I'm glad to hear that. It's now like an Easter egg. Only those that know are watching this stream. Yes. Okay, so, like, honestly, guys, I was gathering all the references to do all the hats, right? And I was trying to find, like, the highest resolution ones I could, and luckily Nintendo provides some fairly high-resolution images. And I was just staring at, I believe it's the, I want to say it's a Super Smash Bros. One? Or no, it's the, or Mario Party. It's the Mario Party model. And I just had it pulled up, and of course I needed to just focus on the hat, so I cropped out to the hat, and then I enlarged it, and I'm like, am I going crazy? This doesn't look right. Something's off here. And then, I kept staring at it, and I'm like, is that a sticker? And I looked it up, and I just typed in, like, is Waluigi's hat a sticker? And people were like, did anyone else notice this? And I'm like, oh, I'm not crazy. Also, Sniper Fox, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Hello, welcome in. Thank you. I love noticing tiny details. I do too, honestly. It makes it so great because it just shows, like, how much the team cares and has fun with things, you know? Like, they didn't have to do that, but they probably had so much fun adding that in. That probably just, you know, I don't know, that would make my day. You have a good eye? I'd never have noticed that. Make sure alright, I think I got everything here. Okay, I'm still bothered by these spikes. I'm not going to bother with the line art here if I can help it, but this should go down a little further, I think. This is the reason I try to not do any line art on stream for you guys, because you see how I act when it comes to line art on stream. Alright, I'm gonna leave that messy and then just clean it up later, but I just needed to know that it needed to point down a little bit more to be more accurate. And this is going up. Trying to think about how it looks. Alright. I'm gonna leave it there. So we've got our main lines here. We will do these flats. Bowser Hood flats. Is that half the fun? I feel like you guys wouldn't want to see that. I mean, I don't know, maybe you would, but I'm intentionally trying to save you from seeing my constant finicking because I don't think it's that fun to watch. So I try to get things done where I'm at, like, the coloring stage or something, so it's a lot more visually interesting. Because I feel like my line art struggles would bore you all greatly. I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong. I never said it was fun for you, though. I don't mind, but, like, if I actually go at the pace that I normally do for line art, you guys are just gonna see me drawing the same line, like, 50 times. Vessa's gonna be smashing their head against the keyboard, wondering when I'll finish. People are gonna yell at me to say that it's good enough and to move on. I intentionally avoid line art. I wonder if that's the case on the obtainable Waluigi cap in Mario Odyssey. Someone should check. I sure hope so. I sure hope that there's a peeling sticker on that hat. I probably would do that, to be honest. Same line for a half hour, let's go! Yeah, basically, honestly. It makes me too nervous. Like, I've done line art a few times on stream, and even when I'm, like, slapdashing it so that it's not boring, I still get nervous. I'm not, like, most art streamers that I see, like, especially on Twitch, they either aren't as, like, crazy perfectionist, or more likely, they're complete, like, mic off, music only, just watch the art being made streams. So it's a little different, I think. So I'm trying to not be super fussy. And this has a mirror on it, so yeah, we'll turn the mirror off real quick. The tune of staying alive. It reminds me of a work story I need to tell you later. Oh, okay. I'd watch you draw perfect circles for hours. I don't know about that. Who redeemed an ear twitch after Murdoch? There's no name on this. I don't know when this was redeemed. Or by who. Alright. It's a glitch ear twitch, I suppose. I don't know whose that was. There was no name. It was just ghost ear twitch. Glitch twitch. Alright, we're just getting the bases in here. Once the base color's on there, I can basically clip all the other colors on and it'll go a lot faster. Oh, it was Has? Okay, thank you, Judgmental Cat. It was appearing blank on my end and I don't know why. It gets weird. Everything gets weirdly glitchy. I mean, I guess couldn't be a VTuber if things didn't get weirdly glitchy. Alright. We are almost there. Just get the little corner pieces. There we go. Alrighty. And then what we can do, we've got flats. We can add another layer that is we've got the, how many pieces do we have here? We have the chest, the teeth. I can, alright. Can I combine these? I'll do teeth and horns. Those are far enough together that those can be one layer. Hair. And then we've got eyes, pupils, green on the head. I don't know what else to call that. Did I already say horns? I did say horns. Alright, we're gonna try that. Link all those layers together. As you say that, my Genshin starts glitching. I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't, I hope I didn't cause that. I don't think that magical creatures are safe around technology. I think there's a little too much of, like, what's the word? I don't know what I'm trying to say. not good around computers is the short of it. Okay, we've got the face and the chest. Is that the same color? Yes, face and chest is the same. That's the same. Teeth and horns. Interference, maybe? Collides? I don't know what the word is that I was trying to go for. Alright, and the eyebrows. Can't forget those. Eyes. I'm not checking to see if I'm at the edge. I hope I'm at the edge. Okay. It doesn't look right without the tiny piece of green on his head. That's weird. Now it's suddenly Bowser. Look at it, like it doesn't look like Bowser. And now it looks like Bowser. That is so weird. Just that tiny piece. And let me make sure that I'm getting right to the edge. Alright, sounds good. As hello, did you miss the ear twitch? I'm sorry, I didn't realize, Twitch itself didn't have a name on there. Did you miss it? I will do it again for you, free of charge. Magic interferes with logic. I'd say logic-based technology would be like water to oil. Contradicts! That's the word I was looking for. Contradicts. Built my own computer, it's awesome, but I'm improving it too. Soon I'll be able to use it remotely. What? Wait, what? What? How do we use... How does that work? Oh, you know what? Lou, what's up? I can, I've got no problem with backseat arting. Is there anything that looks off? VPNs? Okay. I just call that the back. I thought that was just for, like, hiding where you were working. I didn't know you could actually, He's fine, like, fine, if you know what I mean. Maybe? Maybe? I suppose I'll take your word for it. Alright, and I know that I'm gonna have to clean up the colors later there. They're basically secure tunnels. Alright. I'm gonna take your word for all of that. I know it feels weird to not have the shell, but I tried, having a hint of the shell showing, and it didn't look right. So it does feel a bit strange to be omitting the shell part. My questionable childhood crush is part. Alright, I see what you're saying, Lou. And no worries, I was literally discussing, I was talking about, was this last stream? Last stream I was trying to explain Entei to people. How do we want to still make this like the same hood scenario as the Yoshi? What am I missing? I'm still missing a lot of things that aren't quite working out yet. Are these for... Alright, pupils. Okay, pupils. We'll make these red right now, which I locked, so that doesn't work. There we go. And did I turn off symmetry? I did. I need to make sure I turn that back on. I was discussing an awkward childhood crush earlier. I saw an Entei Darkrai fusion, took a screenshot and posted it in someone else's Discord. Entei and Darkrai? I guess I could see it, honestly, with Darkrai kind of having that, like, whooshy, what do you call it? The, sort of like the cloud look, and, Darkrai has the same. I could see that. Alright, I think that makes sense with the eyes. And then we need to throw a... over the line art, right? Yeah, over the line art we need to have the... eye highlights. And I think these can just be, like... These don't fade like Yoshi's, right? These are solid? Yeah, these are solid. Okay. But these have to also be... not with a ruler on them, so they make sense. Is this gonna work? Or is this gonna be, like, very hard to see? That's the annoying part with eye highlights. Alright, let's try doing it on the side. Does that work? Maybe. I don't want them going in both directions, I don't think. Yeah, I guess that could work. His scales? I don't think we need to worry about the scales on the Kigu. This is the wrong color, though. This looks like old Bowser. His modern color is a little closer to a lime, it seems. Ever so slightly. And this needs more shading. And again, I don't have a mirror on. And again, I don't fully have this finished. Alright, not sure how I feel about the highlights. I guess that's alright. Highlights with the eyes down is just tricky because you can't... I might do that, or I might just do them straight up on either end, if that would work. Like, that actually might work better. Yeah, that's probably less confusing. I just need to bring them down a bit so you can see more of them. That shows a little bit more. And then erase. I hate eye highlights in this scenario. They're just annoying and tricky. And I should probably just mirror it to make my life easier, shouldn't I? I don't know if that looks right or not, but... I'm just gonna stick with it. I don't know. I don't want to keep fighting it. Mirror's a lifesaver. Accidentally turned it off when making a 3D model and doubled the workload. I sculpt traditionally, so I know exactly what you're saying. That's the one thing that I really want to learn digital sculpting for, is specifically the mirror tool. Because sometimes I'll like practice in digital and then I'll go back to traditional, and then I'll get really irritated that I can't just like make a second hand. And I have to resculpt all the fingers manually, and it's a mess. Yeah, I've probably got too much on my plate, but I want to get back into 3D at some point. Alright, and then... eyes are okay. Green, do we want to just throw on a texture? I can throw on a quick texture. It won't do much, but... if I just do, like, this textured brush, then we'll get enough of what we want, probably. Make a new layer, just in case. We'll lock it the same way. Here, we'll do selection from layer. I'll make that a little larger. Change the particles size. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to look splotchy, basically. Maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. It's kind of like having a noise filter on. And then, we'll add in the eyes. I'm not really sure where I want to go with the shading at the moment. I think I want to add a little bit of a bridge on his nose, because I do see that. Sort of add a little bit more definition. That's probably all we need, right? We don't need too much. Probably works out. This would probably just be like a speckle printed fabric. When I do these, I like to actually think about what the fabric would be if we were making this in real life. So if this is a kigu, I'm guessing this would be like a printed pattern on the fabric. that works. Did I save? I will save right now. Thank you, Dolphin. Bowser has a charm to him. He honestly does. Yeah. I mean, hey, when we were, people were asking me, who my main would be in, like, Mario Kart or something. It's absolutely Bowser. Like, I love giant, ferocious monster creatures. I think they're fun, you know? I was talking about this with Pokemon, too. I was saying that I really missed more of the, monster-like Pokemon, like, Rhydon and, Nidoking. I like that sort of Godzilla vibe. I don't know. Alright. Face looks fine. Pupils look fine. Eyes need a tiny bit of shading. Just to match, like, how we did on Yoshi. Right? Yeah. I'll just grab that same color. I don't need to go that intense with it, but just enough to create some variation, I think. Make sure to go back to the regular brush. The problem with Bowser and DK in Mario Kart is that he's slow to accelerate. You get used to it, I think. I don't know, I wanna have big giant Godzilla power. I like having the weight class in Mario Kart and just literally, like, pushing people out of the way. What did I do? Oh, this, I called chest. Okay, that works. This color is not quite right yet. I did like the flat base color, but not like the actual paying attention color. So let me just do a little bit of trial and error and try and get the actual color correct for this. That's definitely not it. Oh, was I using an eraser before? Yeah, that'll help. Am I excited for Jack Black voicing as Bowser? That's gonna be fun. I'm kind of still sad that Mario's not being voiced by Charles Martinet, but I don't know. I'm excited for the movie, but I'm also really wondering how they're going to pull it off, because I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Illumination, being honest. So I'm kind of hoping that Illumination doesn't ruin it. I don't know, maybe they'll surprise me. I'm personally not a fan of that studio. No offense to anyone else who does like Illumination. That's just my personal preference. Alright, we're just gonna punch up the saturation. Oh, not that much. Just a tiny bit. Just punch up the saturation so that we can start adding the shadows in a way that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, Lou, no worries. How I want to do this. How did I need to be able to see the Yoshi one as well. If I can pull it up. So I can see how I did the... Oh, that doesn't help. It's a completely different setup. Alright, that's fine. I switched to Twitch account. Sounds good. Imagine if DreamWorks was working on that. That would be... If it was old DreamWorks, then that would be really good. What do you not like about Illumination? Just curious. I don't even know what else they've done. So, Illumination is the studio behind, like, Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets, and Sing. And to me, personally, again, personal opinion here, they kind of, like, I'm a big animation nerd because I used to think that that was going to be my field. I thought I would go into the entertainment industry and work in animation studios and all this. And Illumination always kind of gives me a taste of the company that's like, it's for kids, it doesn't have to be that great. Like, the storyline doesn't have to be super deep and meaningful. We can make something that's just, like, fun for a family to go to the movie theaters with, which, you know, the first Despicable Me actually had a really heartwarming story. But I feel that they've kind of become like a animation epitome of this works enough to sell toys. I don't know. It's just, it's not my personal cup of tea. I like animation that doesn't, doesn't, what's the word? Look down on its audience. And it's really rare to come by, I think. So, things where they just, like, play it a little deeper is my personal preference, and Illumination, usually does not go in that direction at all. They're kind of the exact opposite, in most cases. They're staying true to all Nintendo's direction on this one. That's true, yeah. I mean, the trailer has impressed me. I watched Avatar 2 with Liz. She said she'd watch the Mario movie with me. Oh, that sounds so cute. Mr. Miyamoto is supervising the movie, so that is the only hope the movie goes well, but it would meet a lot of fans' expectation. Would it meet a lot of fans' expectations? Yeah, that's true. If Miyamoto is supervising it, that gives me a much better feeling, for sure. Did you check out their old school website setup to look like an at-home business website complete with a broken image link? Oh, the plumbing site? Yeah, my friend was showing that to me. DreamWorks nailed the latest Puss in Boots. I still need to see that. I have been trying to avoid spoilers, and I still want to see that because from what I can tell, people did think that that went pretty deep. Quantity over quality. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. I don't know, I definitely get better feelings about the Mario movie, but just because it said Illumination Entertainment, I was like, that makes me a little nervous, but, you know, I'm going to, hope that Miyamoto has, like, most control over things, so. Too kid-friendly and no/low depth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's, the Illumination kind of, in my personal opinion, kind of, was a big, how do I say this? It kind of showed people that you could get away with a lot, in my opinion. So a lot of other companies started kind of copying that formula of too kid-friendly and low depth. I don't know. And like I said, I mean, the first Despicable Me was actually very nicely done. And potentially, I watched this art YouTuber, and he kind of has a feeling that someone took his concept because he had an idea for like a story about a guy who takes care of a bunch of orphans who basically has like the minion characters, and I forget if the guy had a script that he was a villain, but he definitely had the thick European accent, and he was working in Hollywood at the time, so I don't know. It's possible that someone grabbed the idea. There's no proof of that, it's just a story that he shares, and it's interesting to think about. Hard to avoid spoilers when one particular villain becomes an instant meme. I mean, I think I've seen the main villain, but at the very least, I know nothing about the plot. I know nothing about, like, how the villain interacts with the character, and I've been trying to avoid, like, all of that area. Pixar and Disney going in that direction too. They flopped hard last year. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I feel like Illumination kind of, in a way, sort of showed people, like, hey, people are gonna buy tickets to go to the movies with their kids anyway. You can make stuff that's, like, a little lower budget, slapstick, and just get it out there. So, I partially, blame Illumination on that. Just a little bit. I feel like they kind of showed people what was just, you know, safe to get away with. I think I need to add stitching lines to these, because I don't want it to just look like Bowser with a giant mouth. I need it to look like a hoodie, so I think I need to add, like, plush stitch lines. Depends on how much he leaked. I don't know. I think he might have been talking to a friend or something. I'd have to watch the video where he explained it. But it's a guy I listen to regularly, and he, in general, usually has very good, art discussion videos. If you guys, are creatives and are interested in, like, more, philosophical type stuff, his name is Adam Duff. I listen to him a lot while I'm working. He has a lot of, like... Best way I could describe it is, like, artist therapy videos. That's kind of not giving enough credit to the work, but he'll have ones that say, like, what to do if you're in an art block, or what to do if you feel like you've wasted too much time in your career, like, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's nice to listen to, and he's a very good speaker, and he had a video one time about the Despicable Me thing. And he himself is like, I have no proof of this, I just get weird feelings. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave that out. He might have, yeah. I'm not really sure. If money comes in, yeah, a lot of companies would likely do that because to them it's easier to do. If you want to make it into something of a passion, then it's possible, but going to be more challenging, and so many people won't do it because of lack of resources and support. Yeah, true, true. Alright, need to start adding shading here as well. This probably won't be as wavy. I'm not really sure how I want to add the shading pieces. I mean, if I did, will it look right or does it look off? You can try it. It might look strange though. It might work. We'll see. That fabric look that I'm trying to go for is not easy. Sometimes. Alright, we'll see what that looks like with the other main color, which still needs to be changed to much more of a gold, because again, like, somehow I was throwing in random colors that I was like, okay, I need a red, a green, a beige, and I accidentally ended up doing, like, old school Bowser colors. That was unintentional. I'm head out for now. The assets are looking great. Thank you so much for stopping by, Brandon. It's lovely to see you. These should be, finished very shortly. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be. Alright, I think we'll try something like this, maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to give it the feeling that it's not, like, a hard plastic. Maybe I need, like, a different direction? I'm not really sure how that needs to be done to look right. I'm not really landing the color quite there yet. Or the rendering style, for that matter. Just try it like that, maybe. See if we have one piece that goes, like, all the way across here. What will that do? Nah. Weird shading technique, not really working out too hot for me. Alright, let me try just going all the way back. Oh. Yeah, I'll play with it. I love Puss in Boots, they tried doing twos like Spider-Verse did. I don't know what that means, but if it is spoiler territory, I'm not sure I want to know. I do want to see it eventually, so... Why is this so dull compared to my reference? Come on, I need to punch that up. That's a little better. That's a little bit better, okay. It's so hard to see what I'm seeing compared to what you guys are seeing. Oh, the animation style. Oh, okay, okay. So it's on 2s. I see what you're saying now. I get what you mean. That sounds very cool. Okay. Oof, the horns and hair, I kind of just don't want to... No, the horns are fine. The horns I can take from my last horns, but, I kind of just don't want to do the hair. Now this sounds Mario-like if I ever heard anything in my playlist. Alright. That should work. And then, grab our main color I used here. And then can I hold on to this? Let's try selecting this. You know, if I was smart, I would probably just cut and paste this color, but... It's a plush. It's not meant to look as realistic. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add stitching elements to these. Alright. Horns look good. See if we can get any... Oh, that's not... I don't want to go that far. Just want to punch it up a tiny bit. And I might need to cut the saturation slightly. Not really sure. After you complete the Mario Day assets, what will be next? I have my ideas, but I'm going to keep them secret for now. You shall see soon. I also still have to quickly make something for... Probably won't do this on stream. It'll probably just be small enough that I can do it off stream. But I'm just gonna add in a quick color swapped items from Valentine's to add for White Day. Alright, can I just grab some of how I did this here? Alright then, keep your secrets. You'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough. I just sort of want to finish up with Mario Day, and then I can get into the next thing. Sort of, like, without stress. I'm very excited for the next thing, and I think a lot of you guys will be too. I just want to make sure that these are good to go first. A hint would be fun? I think for personal reasons, I'm not gonna hint it. But, you know, it's coming up. It's coming up. I won't make you guys wait very long, I promise. You have a feeling? Don't say it if you think you have a feeling. Just, I can talk with you later if you'd like, but I wanna keep it secret for the moment. I'm doing a different style with the eyebrows here, because the modern Nintendo-looking Bowser kind of has these, like, streaks across to sort of simulate, like, a separation of hair, but I think it also works really nice for a more plush look. So I'm gonna try that style for the Kigu, and we shall see if that works out or not. I think it would also be, like, a slightly more... The difference on the reds and oranges is really tricky. That's not entirely matching up, but I think it gets the point across. And I'll add a tiny bit of highlight just to make some color variation here. Let's see if that works. Or actually, maybe it works better if it's a little more flat, and we'll just add the variation at the top here. I don't want it to look shiny. It's still a matte fabric. I'm just trying to think of making it a little bit more visually interesting instead of like totally flat. Yeah, I think it works well enough. Maybe I'll just cut the whole thing a little bit. Yeah. And I might shift this a little closer to red. Yeah. This can be a little more orange. This can be a little more red. Weird, slight variations to things. I'm gonna jump back to the hair, but I just quickly want to add the teeth because I realized I forgot the teeth. Maybe I should start, you know, I was thinking recently that I really need to update what my Ko-fi tiers entail. And, like for membership and such. And I was originally going to try doing like a big painting. But now I'm wondering if I should find a way to make it more like voting asset based. Like make assets the main part of it. That and future YouTube videos eventually, because despite how many times I keep saying that, I do have plans someday. I keep saying it to keep myself accountable. But I'm just trying to think of like how to best go about those systems recently. Because I think a sticker club for me doesn't really work. I tried a sticker club. I think the monthly painting doesn't really work because it's just a little bit too daunting each time. So I think maybe something asset and video focused could work. I'm not sure. I'm just sort of playing around with ideas in my head at the moment. I have so many video ideas written down, I'm just overwhelmed with which one to even attempt. After I failed After Effects, I'm trying to get into Live 2D. Both are hard, no wonder VTuber models are expensive. Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm trying to figure out as well. I want to be able to make, someday I want to be able to make movable assets. But yeah, it's daunting for sure. Alright, spikes. I think I know spikes better than teeth. I think it makes more sense to shade a strong metal. I actually really like shading metal spikes like that. It's fun. I don't know, there's something very satisfying about it. There's something extremely satisfying about this style. I don't know if these would be plush. I don't know if you'd actually just, like, have regular spikes and a Gigu. I'm not actually sure. Thinking about it now, if these would be plush or not, but I'm kind of drawing them like they're not. It would not be unheard of for someone with a Kigurumi to also have a bunch of, like, spiked collars and other things you'd find at Hot Topic. Yeah, this last one's giving me trouble and I don't know why. Something like that. The line art in this still needs to be cleaned up a little bit, so I'm not gonna fuss too much with these last two in particular, so they'll probably be changed anyway. Come on. Eh, that works. That's my problem. I have so many ideas. I keep adding to my Trello for shorts, or I'll be at work in the middle of the day and be like, maybe this is an idea I could do. Judgmental Cat, are you looking at my Trello too? Because I think we might have the same problem. Movable assets sound awesome. Tell me when you're gonna learn anything movable. It's hard learning alone. Yeah, for sure. I recently completed a commission that was sort of like my first, art piece that was for, Live 2D. Like, I learned how to do all of the layer separation and everything. So I'm sort of getting a grip on how that breakdown works, and then going for something that might be, a lot, like, actually going into the program. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get into it, though. I also can't, like, I know it's very time-consuming, but I can't seem to really get, like, a grasp on what part of it is the worst. So I'll probably just go with, like, very, very simple things in the beginning, and then slowly, like, start ramping, stuff up. Alright, is there anything else in this that I need to still do? I need to still do the hair. That's not too difficult. Just time-consuming. Make this a little easier to see here. This music reminds me how much I still need to finish Okami. Something like that, I think, and then I'll paint out and refine. Something like that, maybe? No, I was joking about the Trello thing. I have my, my public commission Trello, and then the rest of the boards are locked. I was joking about that, don't worry. I need a pipeline, otherwise I won't do things. Plus, software engineer in me likes doing things in particular order. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I like how I can just sort of, like, constantly be writing ideas, but I also know that, I also know that gets me into trouble, too. Talk about Live 2D? Hopefully, Grendel. Hopefully. Why didn't I post the last year Hololive fan art? I still need to. It's basically on the back burner of need to post at some point. I keep wanting to turn them all into speed paints, but I haven't gotten around to my speed paint queue either. So it's a lot of things. But I really probably should be, I really need to post the Hololive fan art, yeah. Alright, we're gonna make selection here, and I think maybe a swipe of shading would do some good. Yeah, that helps bring a little bit more depth in, I think. Looked by the indie VTuber guide, did they give you some ideas on how to make some quick art tutorials? It actually did. It actually sort of, like, helped me see, oh, wait, here's someone who can actually make, my art look good in a clipped short. I should try and, like, mimic this. It actually did give me ideas on, I'm not exactly sure what, but it gave me the feeling of this is a possible thing. So yeah, to answer your question, basically yes. Alright, I think that's good for the hair layer. I might refine that a tiny bit later, but I think it's pretty much good for now. I want to make that a little bit lighter, just because it's a little awkward color, I think. There we go. I think... I'm probably going to call it there. I think I need to step away from it and make sure that I'm not forgetting any other elements or aspects or things. But these, for the most part, I think feel done. I think you were overthinking it before, so having someone show you how simple it can be is a blessing in disguise. I completely agree with you, Vessa. I definitely think that's probably a really good way to say it. I definitely think that it was like a way to show me how simple it could be. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have a short that I made a while back, and I still have to post it, and I haven't posted it yet, and I was thinking about, like, how to continue that, because I think I was making it too complicated. But again, like, seeing that person's clip, I was like, oh, wait, I see how this could work now. So, yeah, that actually did help a ton. I hope you clipped the explanation you gave me last time. I better check and make sure that I either did or that it hasn't expired yet. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. I think we are pretty much good to go here. I'm going to take a look and revisit this afterward and just make sure that I'm not missing any detail, you know, missing any rendering, and need to give it a second look over. These should be out fairly shortly, and then next stream, I think I know what we're gonna be doing, but you will have to see on Tuesday. And yes, thank you, Murdoch. If you haven't yet, consider joining the Art Focus Discord, even if you're not an artist. We would love to have you. We have plenty of non-artists in there. We've got writers, musicians, and all sorts of other people who just like hanging around in that sort of creative forest environment. So if you want to stop by, we'd be happy to have you. Alright, Stargazers, thank you so much. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be, and all the best.